Hey everybody, welcome into Domesticated Gamblers, three dads with our favorite picks of the day, coming to you each and every weekday. It is February 14th, it's Valentine's Day, boys. I'm Eric with my buddies here, my platonic friends, not lovers, Sean and Tito. Well, I guess
You didn't tell anyone what happened last night?
we had that one time back when we were in college. It's a little too much alcohol. If you're watching us on YouTube, do us a favor and smash it. Smash the like button. Subscribe to our channel. It's a really easy way to help out the show. And also, we can chat with you in the comments on our videos. So feel free to get involved with the show there and hit that notification bell too, so you can get our videos as soon as we drop them. Show also available on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Just search Domesticated Gamblers at any of those places, and you'll see us. And if you listen on Apple, please take just 1 minute, give us a 5-star rating, and write a quick review. If you're listening to the show but want to watch us, just go to youtube.com/@domesticatedgamblers. Also now on TikTok, just search Domesticated Gamblers to find us, and also follow us on Twitter @GamblingDads. All right, boys, how we doing today? Tito, how was your experience betting on Hartford last night?
What a complete travesty this team is. No wonder they're going down to Division Three. I got on the Hartford train last night. What a mistake that was. I had a domesticated gambler dad reach out to me and was talking about how, man, 3 weeks into the show, and all three of the so-called sharps have bet on Hartford. Well, never again. They're a fraud, complete embarrassment. I turned it on with like a minute left. They were down 20. I'm like, this is perfect. Hit your free throws going down to the end of the buzzer. No, what do Hartford do? They don't even play any freaking defense. They give up like 2 3-pointers. They end up losing by I think like 25 or 26. Complete embarrassment of a Division One program. Get the hell out of here. You know, little sidebar. I gotta toot my own horn here. So toot toot. I actually created a little subscribe button that's on the bottom right of your screen right now. So make sure you hit the subscribe button there. You don't just have to go down and scroll down to find the subscribe. Hit the button. Do it now. Let's get some more subscribers. Let's get it up to over 100 before the end of the week. What do you say, Fish? You with me, baby?
Yeah, I want to let the YouTubers know, everybody watching this, comment. Give us some comments. That's how you're going to become the fan of the week. Comment on our page. Comment. If you don't like what we're saying, comment. If you like it, comment. Give us some comments. We'll put you in a bucket. We'll pull your hat out for maybe fan of the week. Or also comment. And we're thinking about throwing $10 gift cards out for the best comment of the day, every day. So put a comment out there, and maybe we'll give you a $10 gift card every day. So give us some comments. None of these Martys or Tim Yaz, these fake burner accounts. Got to be a real person for sure. But be a little bit more active with the show. Give us some comments. Everyone wants to text us, hey, this was a good show personally, but get on there. Come on, it's like Tito said, the domesticated dad. Maybe he's Marty, come on, let's go. Get
Right.
on this show and comment.
Tell us how terrible Hartford is. What do you think? What are your thoughts on the Hawks? Come on, baby. I have some NBC action later on tonight. Tell me if my Missouri Valley takes are right on point or not. Post a comment on this video right now. Let's go.
Oh man, that's good stuff. Now, Sean, you sat out last night. Are you going to be hopping back in later today in the show?
Well, all the viewers have to keep on watching to find out.
Ooh, you're getting better at teasing. You're getting better at teasing. So I juiced out last night, but man, I thought we had an 0-2. I don't know if you guys saw this. Me and Godson Ty were on the over in the Calgary Ottawa game, 6.5, and it was 3-1 with about 3 minutes left. And Godson Ty texted me and said, "Oh man, sorry about the play." I'm like, "Hey, it's all good. Like it happens." I agreed with the play. Like I'm not going to bet it if I don't agree with it. And all of a sudden, as soon as he texted me, we got an empty net goal by the Senators to make it 3-2. About a minute later, we got another empty net goal, 3-3. And that's the beauty of betting an over 6.5 in a hockey game. 3-3 equals a win, because that game is, if it goes to overtime, the seventh goal counts, whether it's an OT or the shootout. So that was a nice dub for me to get back on track. Could have been a
Terrible
little
dub
better.
for you. That's a terrible dub for you. Godson Ty's supposed to be this NHL sharp. It should have went over the moon if he's such a sharp, Eric. What are you doing listening to this guy? Godson Ty, I know you're afraid of Tito. Why don't you make a comment on this post? Why don't you tell me what my thoughts are on the NHL and your terrible picks? You're a complete embarrassment. Giving Eric, who comes with the data, who comes with background of legitimate picks, and he's just following your lead, and you're just giving him complete trash picks. Get out of here, Godson Ty. I'm sorry, Eric. I gotta stick up for you. You're too nice of a guy to put it on Godson Ty, obviously.
Hey, Facts over feelings, man. I keep track of my records. I keep track by sport and the source of the pick. And my godson tie picks on this show are 4-1 and plus $251. Now we had a play on Edmonton CBJ 3-star play. I think it's my first 3-star play that was a loser. I'm putting that on myself. I had it as a 2-star play on my own, and I upgraded it to 3 because of godson tie. Even if, okay, I give him the loss on that one for one of the stars. He's still profitable, baby. He's still profitable, and I bet this guy. I don't blindly follow him. He's giving me his insight, and I'm like basically frisking him up and down, my godson, to see how good is this pick. Do you have any weapons on you, or are you good to go? And if he's got weapons on him after I frisk my godson, we don't take the pick.
What do we do with frisking our godson? Come on, Aaron. You're too nice of a guy. Hold him accountable. That CBG Edmonton pick, I came over the top. I won that pick. Forget about the other winners. Let's worry about the loser one here. Come on, let's get on him a little bit more. He's got to be perfect.
All right. Well, he's going to be perfect. Okay, yeah, that's quite the standard. Now, Tito, is there anything on your mind today? Anything that you're angry about today, or are you just in a good mood?
No, I'm fired up. You know what? Last night I had to do some running around. These kids, ankle biters talking to me about, hey, what are you going to give me for Valentine's Day? Hey, I need a corsage. I need some flowers. You know what? I think I'm jumping on the Valentine's Day bandwagon. That's a terrible holiday. I had to go and get a bunch of Valentine cards. I had to get a bunch of stuff. My son, he didn't even know how to do the Valentines. I had to write his name. I had to fold the envelope. I had to put a little tattoo in the middle of it. What is this stuff? What do I have to do here? I already got 5 kids. I can't keep doing this. I got a 1-year-old. I'm going to have to do this for the next 17 years. I mean, this is ridiculous. Get out of here with this Valentine's Day crap. I'm with you guys. I'm fired up. Get it out of here. Complete fraud of a holiday.
So you just did it all last minute, huh?
Shut your mouth. It wasn't even about being last minute. I didn't even know. Like, how can you say that about me? I did it all last minute. Sure. I guess technically I did. Okay? But guess what? I shouldn't be the one doing it. It should be my freaking kids staying up until 1 o'clock in the morning doing these Valentine's things.
So you want to make fun of the millennial, but the millennial is prepared. We already had this built. This was our Valentine's Day box. I don't know if the fans can see it. It's a vending machine Valentine's Day box. So you have to get prepared, Tito, in life so you can win, baby. Win, win, win. Can you guys see that? It's a little
A1. I can't see nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure you glued some tape on there. Last year we did a monster truck. You got to be prepared for your kids. Give them the best opportunity, and that means preparing.
I mean, how can you say I'm going to take advice from a guy that is going to be putting up Christmas lights at the end of October? No, thank you. I'll do it my way. Okay, Tito's way is the only way. Get rid of Valentine's Day. Stop with this Valentine's gift stuff. Complete embarrassment.
Sean, how's your Valentine's Day going? Do you have plans with the missus tonight? Is it a nice, easy night for you guys, or what do you have to share about this day?
She's got A&P 2 tonight and has an exam over the muscle regions. I don't know. We were going over those in bed last night, so that was nice.
Hot, very hot.
Yes. The glutamus, this muscle. So I ended up falling asleep on a couple of them. They're pretty boring. And then we got to go up to wrestling practice. It's photo night. We got that going on. So nothing really, man. Just boring stuff.
That's awesome. You still got wrestling. My second oldest daughter, she's got basketball practice supposed to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You know what the coach did? This is how fraud of a coach this guy is. He canceled practice today for Valentine's Day. What are we doing, coach? We gotta get out there. We gotta go 110%. Come on, get these kids out there running around. I don't care that it's Valentine's Day. I was supposed to have some peace and quiet with the missus tonight, and now I gotta have 5 kids running around ankle biting me all night. What a fraud.
I totally agree with that. That's horrible to cancel. I'm like, this isn't like Christmas or Thanksgiving. This is Valentine's Day.
Bring
the better half there.
Complete embarrassment of a coach. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, what a fraud.
Well, I'll be spending my Valentine's Day Eve or Valentine's Day night at swimming lessons for my daughter. So I don't want to give this company a plug or trash them one way. I would like to trash them. We did swimming lessons at this other place. Speaking of frauds, Tito, this place is a complete fraud. It is a corporate company that you can just tell the business model is we want these kids to progress as slowly as possible. And then as soon as you say, like, hey, like, what's going on here is, I feel like this should be going a little faster, they'll say, oh, she's ready to progress to the next level. So they just want you to keep going. I said, enough of this. I'm tired of it. I know what you're doing. I'm in business. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make a buck. I get it. But I said, enough of that. We're going to the Baldwin pool. We're going to the city of Baldwin Parks and Rec. We're going to be at the aquatic center tonight and starting our first swim lessons. Because, like, for real though, like we went to Mexico last month and Andy had been in swimming lessons for like 6 months and still has to use the water wings. I'm like, come on, man. Like, throw her in there. Let's see what happens. I feel like she could probably learn within, probably at this point, hopefully within a month, maybe. But I just, and it's business. I get it. But it was so apparently obvious to me what they were doing the longer it went on.
You talk about progressing really slowly. That's exactly what some of these indoor soccer leagues do too. It's a glorified 50 minutes of just babysitting your damn kids, right? That's all this is too. They don't even go out there. They don't even teach them like how to dribble. It's just like, oh, let's play around. Let's play these games. Let's play red light, green light, all this crap. That's what all these indoor soccer things do. That's what all these indoor sporting events now do. Eric, you're absolutely right. The capitalism in America is a complete travesty at this point. Everyone out to make a buck. How about we advance the kids' agenda? How about we advance them to make sure that they can do it on their own? But no, we have to always try to make another dollar, try to get Tito to spend more money on these ridiculous sporting events. And you, Eric, on different swimming lessons, complete fraud of an embarrassment of a company. I'm with you 100%, buddy.
I got an idea for you on that. You said do it on their own, and you're exactly right. The parents, stop paying someone to teach your kid how to swim. I taught my son how to swim in a damn swimming pool in the backyard. He's a great swimmer now. He's been swimming since he's been 2 years old. You just slowly work and progress. You do this, you do that. You take your kid out in the back, you throw the football. You teach him how to throw a spiral. You take him out in the back, you teach him how to kick the football, or you teach him how to kick the soccer ball, dribble with your left foot, dribble with your right foot. You learn the moves. You do little drills. You get on YouTube, you look. It's not that hard. You just have to be an active parent. Don't take your kid and let someone else teach them. They're not going to learn from someone else better than they will their own parent.
That's 100% right. Pardon the hell out of me for not having a pool in my backyard where I can't teach my kid how to swim. But you know what? Kudos for you for working hard and putting the pool back there, Sean. I love it. That's what more parents need to do. Teach your own damn kids. Don't come to Coach Tito complaining about how my son can't dribble or shoot a basket. Do it yourself. 100% right there.
And if you're more organized in your life, Tito, you have time to do these things.
Oh, I got 5 fucking kids. What do you want me to do? I'm populating the world, baby, with these 5 kids. Come on, give me a break.
You should have kept it in your pants if you didn't want 5 kids.
That's not what you were saying last night, Daddy.
Tito, I've told you before, I think you have Michael Phelps caliber swimmers in that nether regions of yours. Very impressive. And you stole my thunder, Tito. Sorry, Sean, we're not blessed enough to have pools in our backyard or hoops to shoot on in our houses. I guess I could get the Hoosier hot tub and we can learn to like float on our backs, like like we did when we were kids.
I got a $600 pool up there, boys. It ain't nothing fancy, and I got a free basketball hoop. So you just got to do what you got to do.
All right. Well, we have a nice romantic evening tonight at the swimming lessons. It's going to be really hot, and it's going to be everyone's going to be turned on. It's going to be super hot as we, I'm not going to finish that sentence. Okay, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to the question of the day. Yeah. We talk a lot about kids on this show, and you just got to be careful with that sometimes. You don't want to talk about kids too much. All right, question of the day, Sean. What do you have for us today, my friend?
All right, well, I got 2 questions of the day. The first one here is for the show and also the YouTubers, all our viewers. So Today, Aaron Rodgers went on Pat McAfee, and he talked about his dark experience starting and how Adam Schefter went on TV and said it was already happening, which the media is always wrong. So here's the question for everybody. And this is what I'm going to do. So the YouTubers out here, leave a comment today. It's going to win $10 gift card. We'll send it to you in the mail. Do you guys think going in the dark for 4 days would be fun or an absolute nightmare? Leave a comment on the video for a $10 gift card.
My answer is fun because I'm an introvert. I enjoy silence. I enjoy peace and quiet. And I never had the pleasure to do this, but I know going to blessed enough to go to Jesuit high school and Jesuit college, every once in a while we would go on a retreat. Have you guys ever been on a retreat before?
I have not, and it's something that interests me a lot because I would like to decompress and get away from society for a few days.
Yeah, super, super peaceful. We had this built into our curriculum at St. Louis U High. And I didn't do this specific one, but I wish I could have. They have something called I believe it's called the Ignatian exercises. And this is based off St. Ignatius, where basically it is a silent retreat. You are in this very peaceful, calm, beautiful, all kinds of nature type environment. And you just basically sit in silence for, I think it was like 4 to 5 days. And a lot of reflect. I think the only talking you do is like maybe in like very small groups for, for a short period of time. But the rest of the time, you're in silence and reflection. Now, being in the dark, not ideal. But if that's what it takes for me to get 4 days of peace and quiet and time to reflect, then by God, that's what I'm going to do. So Aaron Rodgers, I don't know he hasn't come to a conclusion yet of what his future is, right? Or he's just going to play this out longer so he get more attention, right?
Well, he talked about it. And he said everyone's worried about mental health, but this is something that's important to him, and now everyone's making fun of him. So, are people really worried about mental health, or are they just taking shots at people? Yeah, he said he needs to reflect to decide what he wants to do. I agree. I mean, take some time and step away. So you say yes, Eric?
Yes, I could go literally all day without talking. And I work in sales. I am in the wrong profession. I do the show every day, but at least I like you guys. I like spending time with you. But man, I need it too. I need that time as an introvert to like someone asks me to do something. I'll just tell them sometimes like, I can't do this right now. Like I need to be by myself and decompress. It's almost like I'm a battery that needs to be charged every once in a while. So have the opportunity to have a bunch of silence and peace and quiet, I'm in.
Yeah, so they talked about on the show today, and there was a lot of funny questions about, well, where's the toilet at? And where's the bathtub? And so, he said he gets a mental picture of the room, and then it goes dark, and then you have to go use the toilet, and maybe you get a little poo on your finger. How many, maybe there's leaves in there instead of toilet paper for Aaron Rodgers because we know he's kind of a weird guy. So, yeah, I don't know. For me, I'm with you, Eric. I would like the peace and quiet. I don't know about the dark. I could definitely go 4 days with talking to no one or not even speaking.
Tito?
I don't even know what to say. What's going on? Eric's talking about Jesuit, pouring the hell out of me. I went to public school, asshole. I mean, pitch black. Am I going to be terrified, or will it be? No, I wouldn't be terrified. I can't sit here for 4 days in black and darkness and not say nothing. I mean, I gotta spew these toilet takes somehow. I gotta give it to somebody. So no, this doesn't sound like a good plan at all. It's not for Tito. Aaron Rodgers, if it's good for your mental health, be my guest. If you want to stick a thumb up your ass, go for it. I don't care. I don't judge. Maybe Tito's done that once in a while. I don't know. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. But guess what? I don't care about you. You're always wanting publicity. You're always wanting more hot takes. That's what I'm giving you, Daddy, and that's what I'm going to keep giving. So no, it's not terrifying. It's not pleasing. It's not appeasing to me. I don't like it.
So sometimes when you get terrified, Tito, you're facing your demons, your inner demons, and you're beating that inner demon. That's what it's about.
What a big wolf. I don't even know what that means, beating my inner demon. What are you talking about? I got no inner demons. My demons are right here in person. I've confirmed them on this show right now. My inner demons are you two schmucks who won't give me enough airtime to let me make my picks.
So anyway, YouTubers, leave a comment today. Would it be fun or would it be a nightmare? Dark for 4 days, and the best comment's going to win the gift card.
All right. Tito, I think you got 5 demons running around your house. I don't think you have a chance to escape them.
I got 5 demons. I got 9 chickens. I got a bunny. I got 4 dogs. I got a cat. I got demons coming out of my wazoo. What do you want me to do? And you don't want me to be loud and obnoxious, be Fishman? I need to do this somewhere.
So anyway, the second question, this darkness got me into a state of mind, and this is one I came up on my own. In the seconds before you die, you are allowed to know everyone who has lied to you at some point in your life. Do you want to know?
Hell no, because Tito already knows who's a liar. And I already know who it is. I'm holding them accountable before I'm on my deathbed.
I would not want to know that. No, at that point, I'm good. I don't think I give a shit anymore. I'm just like eager with anticipation of like, oh my God, what is about to happen? Am I going to just fade to black, or am I going to go up to the holy gates, or am I heading down to where the red gates are at? And this is actually, you know what? This is an impromptu question of the day, and this is getting philosophical. If you could right now open up the book of your life to the last page and see when it is that you are going to die, how old you are, maybe not necessarily how you die, but just how old you are, when it's going to happen, would you want to know the answer to that question?
Yes.
1000% yes.
I totally agree. If you told me right now I'm going to die in like 3 years from now, I'm living my life way different than I am now.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to live until I'm 85, I'm probably going to live probably the same as I am now, you know? So, I think about that one a lot, and I would absolutely want to know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so the question about the lie, I would want to know, because I would get on the phone and I would hold them accountable for the lies they told me before I die, and then they would feel terrible about it.
Hell yeah. And you would create a YouTube show and do it right here in person, make sure that they had it forever. That's right, Daddy.
It was either that someone lied to you, or if you could know that anyone ever had a crush on you or loved you in your life that you didn't know about.
That's a good one, too. I want to know everything. I want to know all everyone's thoughts, baby. Give me everything that you think of Tito, from when you first met me to when you last met me. Give me everything right here, right now, baby.
What I would absolutely want to know that too. Like, what's the downside of knowing that? Oh, like someone else thought I was that they like the cut of my jib. Yes, I would like to know that. Unless it's like, so if you like hate your spouse and then it's like this amazing person had a crush on you. Like, I guess that's maybe the only downside. But
I didn't want to talk about that on V-Day. It's kind of so I went with the death, or I mean the lied.
That's a good call. All right. Well, enjoy the question of the day as always.
Well done, Sean. Excellent question of the day. Multiple questions of the day. Fantastic.
Yeah, that was good. So drop your comment, try to win your gift card, and also try to become our fan of the week. We'll have one fan with us on the show each Friday. So subscribe to our channel. Post a comment on this video saying you want to be our fan of the week and why. If you get chosen, you can come on the show with us on Friday. Make 3 picks for the weekend. And if you can beat the host that you choose to go up against, you want a prize this week, a $10 gift card. So again, subscribe to our channel, post a comment saying you want to be our fan of the week and why, and you can join us here on the show on
Marty
Friday. Yes,
50 for Marty.
$50 for Hartford fan Marty coming up against Sean. That is the gauntlet that has been laid down. We're about to see if he is a bot or if he is a real person. I got odds on you're right on this one, Sean. I don't think he's real.
No, he would have came after Hartford game last night for sure.
Oh, man, the Hartford. Well, let's get to the picks. Sean, you actually had the honors because you didn't lose any money last night. And Tito and I both did. So, Sean, you are 23 and 24 for the month, but still plus $1,050. Overall, you have a 55 and 45 record after 100 picks, plus $2,410. So, what you got tonight, Sean?
I'm going to defer to you boys. I need to do a little research here for a minute.
Oh my goodness, more research, more tracking. Come on, Sean. You should have this stuff laid out already. Eric, I'm taking over. I don't care. I got a hot take. I got Missouri Valley Conference action tonight. It's the one play. It's awesome.
It's not your turn. You don't got
come on. Come on, baby. Let me have my spotlight.
No. You have the option to sharpshoot me. I don't want to hear what you have to say yet. I don't want your thoughts in my mind as I make my picks.
Yeah. Come on.
I lost $10 last night because I juiced out on my 2 plays. You lost $110, which kudos to you, was only a one-star play. You didn't lose $330 on Hartford, so good for you. But I'm 30-29 and down 530 for the month. Overall, 52-44 and down $146. This is a big night for me tonight. I have a lot of action, a lot of games that I like both tonight and tomorrow afternoon before the show goes on. So I'm going to give out several picks right now. College hoops and a lot of local flavor to tonight's games as we live here in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm on Auburn -7 against Mizzou for a 2-star play. You can find this at most books. This is not emotional risk management. This is, I know my team, and this is about as big of a letdown spot as you can get from Missouri. Auburn needs this game so badly to solidify their standing in the NCAA tournament. Mizzou's already at 19 wins. They're probably going to be favored in each of their last 5 games, which, like, this could be like a 24-win team. Could you effing imagine? But either way, like, Mizzou, barring absolute disaster, they're going to make the tournament. This is a huge letdown spot tonight for them. They've got blown out several times on the road in conference so far. So really love Auburn. It's up to -7. I think it opened at like maybe 5 or 6. So that's really gotten bet up. But I think Mizzou loses by double digit, no problem. NHL, another collaboration with Godson Ty. We are going Blues, Panthers, over 6.5 goals. It's -130 on BetMGM. I thought about making it bigger, but I'm like, you know what? I like the Mizzou play better than the Blues play. So we're going to do 1-star play on the Blues Panthers over 6.5. Then soccer. The Champions League is back. We're down to the Sweet 16. I put out a video earlier this afternoon with a 3-star play on Bayern Munich to advance over PSG. I got that at -158 on FanDuel. This is essentially a 2-game series. And whoever has the better aggregate score over those 2 games qualifies for the next round. Game 1's going on right now in Paris, and Bayern Munich is up 1-0 in the 73rd minute. So that's off to a really good start. Even a draw is a good result today because the second game is going to be played in Munich. That's coming up on March 8th. So I'm not going to know if I cash this play until March 8th, but definitely off to a good start on that 3-star play. I got a couple 1-star plays in the Champions League tomorrow. I'm taking Dortmund as a pick against Chelsea. That means the bet pushes if the game is a draw. You can get Dortmund as a pick at -125 on Bet Rivers. I'm also on Benfica tomorrow on the money line in the Champions League, so they need to win that game. So for me to cash that bet, that's a -115 on Bet Rivers. And then also tomorrow, it is the game of the year in the EPL. I'm surprised they're going up against the Champions League with this, but I probably will be watching this one over the Champions League. Manchester City on the road at the Kroenke guys from Arsenal. Don't like Arsenal. Kroenke owns them too. So F those guys. But these are the top 2 teams in the league. Arsenal has a 3-point lead on Man City. I do not want Stan Kroenke winning another championship. And I think Man City's a better team. So I'm going to take Man City -0.25 for a 3-star play. And I apologize. I have to go in and explain this. I've been waiting for a spot to do this, but I feel like this is the right spot. So the odds of this are +105 at Bet Rivers. And I want to explain this because you see odds like this in soccer a lot. I think it's really important for people to understand, especially if you're going to get into, if you live in St. Louis, you're going to get into soccer with the MLS team kicking off a week from Saturday. And if you're going to start betting soccer, you need to know about this. So this is, again, a 3-star play at +105. That means I'm risking $300 to win $315. So I'm taking Man City -0.25. That means half of my bet is on Man City -0, meaning a pick, and the other half is on Man City -0.5, meaning they have to win. So if Man City loses tomorrow, I lose all $300. If they win, I win my whole bet and profit $315. But if the game ends in a draw, I only lose $150, which is half of my bet. That's because by taking Man City -0.25, half of my bet is on Man City -0, meaning a draw equals a push for that half of the bet. And then the other half would be a loser because I need Man City to win. So hopefully that all makes sense. If it doesn't, leave a comment on this video and I'll write back to explain further. But after you make a bet like this a few times, it's really easy to understand. And it does give you that push protection because I do think Man City is going to win this game. but it could totally end in a draw. I'd be very surprised if they lose, but I like having a little bit of push protection. I think soccer is like the only sport you see bets like this. So again, rewind the video if you have questions on it, or leave a comment and I can respond back. So those are my plays for tonight and for tomorrow afternoon. Guys, what any thoughts or reaction to that? I know that was a lot there.
Oh, baby, I'm coming over the top on you on that Blues Panthers pick, baby. That's a complete fraud of a pick. We're going the under. Blues are a terrible team. They ain't going to score more than one goal. And so it's going to be a shellacking tonight. Everyone's got their high hopes after the trade deadline, after they took it to the or after they took it to whoever they took it to a few nights ago. But they're going to be dominated tonight. Tkachuk's going to score a hat trick, and we're taking the under.
All right, you can get the under 6.5 at plus 115.
And that's a 2-star play, Daddy.
All right. So, Tito, just to recap before you give the rest of your plays, let me get my screen back up, see your record after your Hartford loss last night. But again, only a 1-star loss. 15-12 for February, plus $1,910. Overall, 31-21. You're up an even 4,300. So you got the Blues, Panthers under 6.5 for 2 stars at plus 115. What else you got tonight, Tito?
Man, we're going to the Missouri Valley. We're going to talk about the Southern Illinois Sayukis against Valpo, baby, the Beacons. Oh, I love this matchup tonight. Valpo getting 4 points at home. I mean, Valpo was very, very tough at home. Last time they lost at home, they went to double overtime against Sturtsy and Drake. And they lost to Sturtsy and Drake, but Sturtsy and Drake is the top team in the NBC. They're awesome. And so the fact that they were able to take them to double overtime is a phenomenal play to be able to have getting plus points against Southern Illinois. Yeah, maybe Southern Illinois is a little bit better with just the talent level, but going into the Missouri Valley, it's tough to win on the road. I like the fact that Valpo is getting to 4 points at home. So we're going to take Valpo into points, and we're also going to take the over 130. It's going way over, baby. And those are both 3-star plays, Daddy. Get on the Tito train. Tito's back. College basketball's back. Forget Hartford. Remember, Missouri Valley Arch Madness in a couple weeks. Me and Eric are going to be there, and we're going to be getting lit up. Woo!
I can't wait for that. It's one of my favorite days of the year, Tito. Day before my birthday and a Friday with a day off and watching college hoops with you. And now we'll be betting on those games this year together. So looking forward to that. Never a bad idea to take the points in a Missouri Valley game. Very evenly matched conference. I'm not going to hop on it with you, but I definitely lean your way, Tito. Sean, have you got enough time to see what bets you want to put out for tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to come over the top on Eric. I've heard this I know my team a lot from Eric, and usually it's wrong. I'm going to take the Fighting Tigers tonight. I'm seeing it at plus 7.5 on DraftKings for a 1-star play. Yeah, you know, a lot about these hitting our free throws. They're 75% at the line, and that's why they're going to get in the tournament and do a little bit of damage, baby. They hit free throws, and that's what's important this time of year. And they're hot, and you got to see it. It's coming on, boy. Here we come, Tigers. So I'm going to take them plus 7.5 1-star play. Then we're going to go with OK State plus 2 tonight against KU for a 1-star play. K-State's got a little bit of length down low, as I like to say. Down low, they got some length. So it's going to be hard for Kansas to get in there and score some buckets. Give me the Big 12 is just unbelievable, the competition this year. So give me the
Wildcats.
I'm going to go with Georgia minus 4.5 tonight for a 2-star play. I think this could be a blowout. NC State game, I'm going to take the over 148.5 in there for a 1-star play. And then I'm going to go to the NB. Oh, no, I got one more. Bowling Green minus 7 tonight. Bowling Green minus 7. The only reason I like that is because something I read.
How many stars on that one?
1 star on Bowling Green tonight. Then we're going to go to a game I really like tonight for a 3-star play. The Orlando Magic plus 7.5 tonight in the NBA. And then we're going to go. We're going to go.
Magic, a very, very young team. Paolo Banchero, former Dookie. Love that team. Love that play. Great call, Sharpie Sean.
They're getting hot lately. They're They're getting hot. 19-6 their last 25. The Bruins -120 tonight. One of the best teams in hockey. We're going to take them -120 tonight on the road. We're going to take that for a 2-star play. Anytime I can get the Bruins laying -120, I'm going to take them. I think they're a covering machine all year. So
That's a roll with the Johnny D, baby. That's a great pick from Sean for Johnny D, Daddy.
So that's it.
Yeah, all right. I just want to recap the one play there. I think there might have been a little confusion because we have Kansas State at Oklahoma tonight, and we have Kansas at Oklahoma State. Sean, your bet is on Oklahoma State +2 against Kansas, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Oklahoma State.
All right. Yeah, those are two very intriguing games tonight. This is what I like to call, and Sean, I think you're on the right side of this one. So I think I've told you guys about this before. A guy named Alan, who's from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and he travels to Las Vegas for a dental convention. And he gets in there this afternoon to start the convention, and he goes down to the sports book because he wants to get his trip off to a good start. And old Alan, he peruses the college basketball board and he sees Kansas, 5th in the country, on the road at Oklahoma State, who's unranked, and Kansas is only laying -1.5. Oh, Kansas is only 1.5 points. They just have to win. Give me the Jayhawks. And I'm telling you, man, more times than not, Oklahoma State, that unranked team, is the one. We just saw this last night with Texas and Texas Tech. Texas got upset at Texas Tech. The only reason I didn't hop on these because I looked at the public and sharp numbers, and I was surprised, at least the numbers I was looking at, the public was actually on these dogs as opposed to the ranked teams with Kansas and Kansas State on the road at Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. So I'm off of it, but I'm very intrigued by that. I like your play, Sean, and I hope it cashes for you, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
That's a terrible take though on MIZ, baby. Letdown City. They came off a huge buzzer beater win on Saturday at Tennessee. That momentum is fading right now. Like Eric said, 19 wins. They're going to win a couple more games. They've already solidified their part in the NCAA tournament. This is a huge letdown game. They're going to lose by double digits. Great call out, Eric. Sean, sorry. MIZ going down tonight, Daddy.
Yeah, so I do like the over in that game a little bit as well. Both teams can score, but I think Missouri keeps it close. They're a good team. They're going to shock some people. I don't think there's any letdown coming down at all. When Eric says, I know my team, it's been wrong. So I'm just going off of that. So
far, that has been wrong. Yes. Yeah, I really like this team. And I don't want to get into too much Missouri talk, on a show that trying to reach, more people than just St. Louis and Missouri. But, God, they're fun. They play fast. They play free and easy. But I think Auburn, they have a good home court advantage anyway. And this is a must-win game for them. I think they have a really tough schedule coming up.
So I think they're going to be tight. Boy, I think they're going to be tight tonight. Missouri gets it done.
Bruce Pearl's going to have that team firing all of a sudden. They're going to get teed up a couple times. It'll be awesome, baby.
I misspoke. Auburn's got they have easy games coming up. But 6 p.m. tip tonight. I hate that. When there's a 6 p.m. tip with one of my teams I like to watch, that means I'm probably not able to watch the game. We don't usually. First of all, I got the swimming lessons tonight.
Can't handicap like that.
I'm not saying I'm not. It has nothing to do with my handicap. It's just my team. I want to watch the game.
Oh, I got you.
The 8 p.m. start. That's what I want. The kid usually goes to sleep a little bit after 8. Nights my team's played 8 o'clock. Yeah, come on, let's get you upstairs a little bit early. Just a little bit early. Leave a room about 7:58. Come on down. Turn on ESPN. Pour myself a little Makers and Diet. Maybe have a little Cheez-Its. I'm into the Cheez-Its lately. We buy those as snacks for my daughter, but I think I end up eating more than she does.
The double cheddar, or what are you going with now?
Just plain original, baby. I'm a plain original kind of guy.
Try that double cheddar one. It's nice.
All right.
Don't do it. Wolf.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
I'm Tito's grown. Not taking food recommendations from Tito, the guy that hates Thanksgiving. I'm not taking any recommendations from you.
Come at me, baby. Leave a comment. Tell me how terrible I am about the Thanksgiving take. Can't stand it. What a fraud of a holiday that one is too. Woof.
It's a great holiday. It's about thanks.
Holiday.
Yeah, why do you hate your family, Tito?
Yeah.
Why do you hate
I'm
spending
not
time
supposed
with
to
your
answer
family?
that, baby. I can't answer that. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't like eating a lot of food, Daddy. Woo!
All right, guys, that's going to wrap up the show for today. Please hit or smash the like button, Sean. Which one?
Smash it.
Okay,
Yes.
smash it. If you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. Also post a comment on our videos. A lot of things to comment on today here on the show. A lot of incentive. So chat with us there. Leave your comments and try and win some gift cards. Hit the notification bell too so you get our videos as soon as we post them. Also listen to the show on SoundCloud, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. If you do listen but want to watch us, just go to youtube.com/@domesticatedgamblers. And you can also find us on TikTok. Tito, I'm glad you did that because I literally I've never been on that site in my life.
I know we're wrapping up, but I got to tell you guys a quick little story. So the boys had my phone on Sunday night when we were at your house watching the Super Bowl. Ben and SJ both were posting videos on our TikTok account like crazy about how, it was about, the Eagles are going to win if this little marble goes down this time. I mean, and then the Chiefs win, and I hear Ben's like, oh dang, the Chiefs won. My dad's going to be pissed. And so it was awesome. It was a great video. It got a lot of views, and a bunch of people were commenting. I was watching the videos today. There was people, like old people, coming saying, you guys are frauds, 35, 38, 35. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, these little kids are getting more views than the old guys. I mean, what are they doing? How are they doing it so good? But little side story about TikTok. Sorry, I digress.
I talked about that yesterday. I said the views for the kids. Everyone's coming after. They're exploiting children. If children are on the YouTube or TikTok, everyone's viewing in. It's gross, but it's great for them. It's great for them.
Right.
Well, that's a good story though, Tito. Thank you for sharing
Yeah.
that. That's
I did know they were doing that, and I allowed it.
Totally fine. I think my son Ben wanted to do it on my TikTok account. I don't post anything on TikTok. I don't even know why I have a TikTok, but I figured, hey, TikTok's the new thing. Domesticated Gamblers got to have it too, baby. So we did it.
all right. Yeah, that TikTok, I guess that is necessary. Gotta have it. I just don't like social media, but I get it. It's a necessary evil. I do like Twitter. I love Twitter for sports news. I don't really tweet other than for the show, posting the records. But my God, that place is a cesspool. But if you just want to know what the hell's going on, that's really like what caused the death of SportsCenter. I know it's still around, but like it's not nearly what it used to be. Just anytime. Oh, John Moran had this incredible dunk tonight. Twitter, easy.
Right.
Within 5 seconds, I've seen it. So follow us on Twitter @GamblingDads. That's where I track everything, our plays and our records. And again, guys, I'm 100% serious. Everything on there is honest and transparent. Some people say gambling Twitter is a bunch of liars. Like Tito and Sean are up like $5 billion. Like not that much, but it's been really damn good. So follow along. Tell these guys if you would like. It's been a great start to the show. And if you are enjoying the show, again, share it with your friends and family. We want to grow this thing. We appreciate all your support and all your involvement. We'll be here for you guys each and every weekday here on Domesticated Gamblers. So for Sean and for Tito, I am Eric. Thank you for watching, guys, and we will see you tomorrow.
Leave us a comment. Let's cash.